Uh, it is 11/21, November 21st. I have my diploma, my associate's degree, and let's see. Very happy about that. That made my day. Also, my transcripts came in. Found out that I sent the wrong transcripts, and I spent like $30, and it was the wrong transcripts. That's my life. But anyways, had an idea for a short. It's called "Excuse Me," and it's just like maybe like 30 seconds of people saying "excuse me," but like one guy saying "excuse me" because he's calling for a waiter, so he's like "excuse me." Other guy bumps into somebody and says "excuse me." Somebody like farts in the elevator and says "excuse me." Like a whole bunch of different things. A guy says something rude to a girl and she goes "excuse me." And so it'll just be like a whole bunch of different "excuse me's." Whew, I am tired. But that's the idea. I'll probably have more today. That's it. Oh, I tried to do casting for my short that's due on the 2nd or one of these days. And hopefully it goes well. I have to go back and pick up the piece of paper. Alright. God can. I don't have my watch on, but it's the 21st. And my roommate is smoking weed, marijuana. I don't know why. Maybe that's the reason I'm hungry, but maybe not, because I haven't eaten in a while. Anyways, I have a dilemma, which gave me an idea for a play. My dilemma is, I was supposed to write a paper, and I thought I was going to write it, and it was going to be good, but when I started to try to write it, the subject I picked the paper on wasn't good enough. Like, I couldn't do a good paper. So, I have to choose between turning in the paper late, getting a little bit of grade, or turning in a paper without a solid subject. So, I think I might just turn in the paper late, so I can have a better subject. I want to do a movie about moral dilemmas. Kind of like I've never seen the movie, but it was called The Box or something, where there was like, if you press this button, you get $1 million or something, but somebody will die. So, not so extreme, but like subtle. Like you find $260 cash, do you turn it in? And if you turn it in, does the person you turn it into investigate it, or do they keep it to themselves? Stuff like that. That's about it. As long as I don't look into the camera a lot. Hello, camera. Anything else? Nothing. So I took a couple of days off. Today is the 25th, day after Thanksgiving. And I had some ideas. One, in class, I was thinking about this guy who was so high that he was eating these chips, these Dorito chips, and he was so high that he was like planning a wedding for them because they were so good. Because I was eating Dorito chips and they were so good. Another idea is about this guy. It's a couple, and she moved the ketchup off the table because there wasn't enough room on the table. And he was like, "Where's the ketchup?" And she was like, "Oh, I moved it right here on the other table." So she hands him the ketchup, and he was like, "You know I love ketchup." And then he asked for a divorce because it's kind of crazy, like. Why does he want a divorce over some ketchup? I think that's about it. I haven't been creative. I've been too busy working on this turkey. That came out pretty nicely. Alright, well, if I have something else, I'll talk to you later. So, my girlfriend is on the phone with her mom. Thought it'd be a good time to do my blog, or vlog, or whatever this is. Today is the 28th. It's one of my close friends' birthday. He got shot 28 times with an AK-47. He's still alive, though. We call him Miracle. So, happy birthday to him. Actually, no, it's the 27th. And he got shot 28 times. Anyways, really want to make a movie after him. But that's another story. What's some things I was thinking about? I went to church today, so a couple things that I liked. I liked the pastor. He was like an old thug, and he said he sneezed on the pulpit, and everybody said, "Bless you," and he was like, "Thank you." No, they said, "God bless you," and he was like, "Thank you." He has, and I thought that was crazy. Anyways, do I have any ideas? Let me pause, because I think I had some ideas, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so I put on a shirt. And, man, in church I had a whole bunch of ideas. And I don't remember them because I couldn't do it. But I know it was one about, it was a skit about the very first time somebody caught the Holy Ghost, like the doo 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 doo. It's a Holy Ghost dance. It's like typical Baptist church. They do this dance. Old women usually do it, and I wanted to like do a skit about the very first time that happened, like who created the Holy Ghost dance, and it's pretty funny. It's like she's trying to stomp ants or something, and something else happens. But I have a job now. I have a job that starts on Wednesday, and my actors never emailed me back, so I don't know how I'm going to shoot this thing that I have to shoot for next week, and it's going to be complicated. I'll be okay, though. Because one thing I noticed that you have to be resourceful. Being resourceful is a good thing. My girlfriend is an inspiration. Every time I look at her, I'll put some pictures up of her. I take a lot of pictures of her. In fact, yesterday at the mall, I took some pictures of her inside the mirror that I really like. So I'll put them up somewhere on here. What else? Don't really have a lot. Told you about my friend who got shot. I wish I had a list. See, I didn't bring my iPad today to church because I thought it was kind of like, am I bleeding? Anyways, so I didn't bring my iPad, so that kind of messed it up. But, okay. Skedaddle. If I come up with anything, I'll let you know. Peace. Today is the 29th? No, the 28th. I don't know what day it is. Anyways, this is my last entry for the class, but it's probably not going to be my last entry forever. So, let's do some of the ideas I had today. Today, as I was coming back from Philly to New York, this lady forgot her alcohol on the bus, and this other guy was like, "Hey, here's your alcohol." And she was like, "Oh, thank you." Because I was like, "To the moon, Alice." And I thought that was hilarious that she would quote the honeymooners for no reason. Like, it didn't even make sense, like, "To the moon, Alice." Hold on. That's somebody's calling. Okay, it's like 10:45 at night. I'm about to go to sleep. I remembered that, what is it? Oh, I want to do something about buses. I put this white piece of paper here so it can reflect a little bit of light. Did that work? Let's see. Yeah, that's cool. I want to do something about buses. How when you have to go somewhere, the bus is always crowded, and like it stops at every single last stop. Like, it's crazy. So I want to do that. I wanted to do like one of those Christian movies where the guy, he starts doing a call like once a month to like people that he knows but he's not really close with, and like as it keeps going, he starts changing people's lives just through something as little as a phone call once a month to see how people are. What else? I looked on YouTube at some spin the bottle things, and I got some interesting stuff, so still don't know how to shoot it. I haven't really contacted my actors or actresses, but it's okay. And that's about it. I really think it's cool how this thing is reflecting, but I think it's anything else. I always wanted to do a Static Shock movie. I want to do so much because it's the last entry for the class. I'm trying to think way back in my archives. There any new ideas? My friend, the DJ, I probably talked about him earlier. He always answers the phone. I want a character like that. I actually want a character like a couple of my friends. I'm not gonna say their names, but a couple of them. One lies all the time, and then one always answers his phone, and one always thinks he's right. These are my friends. My eyes look crazy, crazy eyes. Is there anything else? Awkward silence, and no. Alright, I'm done.